Alright folks, so today, of course I'm going to eat me a sandwich. It is sandwich week, but sometimes sandwiches need a little dessert to go along with them. So today we're going to get into making some kind of dessert. It's going to come in the form of a cake. So let's make some cakes with our Dash Minis. I got them all set up here. Got two of them. We're going to use these to make some layers with. Alright. Alright, so first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to crack open 2 eggs here. Egg number 1. And egg number 2. Alright, so 2 large eggs in total. Alright, now I'm just going to mix them up. Just like that, right there. And believe me, this batter works well. Alright, so next I'm going to add a good sized scoop of sour cream to the batter. And we're going to put it back in the blender in a second. So, yep, I'm going to add that. And to make the cake a strawberry flavor, and I also have blackberry, we're going to go with the strawberry on this one. I'm going to use some of the sugar-free jam in the cake batter itself. And this stuff does have carbohydrates, so you want to be careful on the amounts, but I'm just going to add a good little spoonful like that in there. We should be alright with that. That should be good. We should be fine. Alright, so now I'm going to mix that up. Alright, here we go. Here goes nothing. Alright, so that give it a reddish color in it. Smells like strawberries, y'all, man. This might be one of the better ideas I've had all year. We don't know yet. We don't know yet, because we ain't done mixing and adding. Alright, so now I'm going to add 1/4 cup of looping flour. One serving size here to the mix. Just like that right there. Now, let me get some baking powder to go in there. Alright, got my baking powder here. And I'm just going to go in with a 1/2 teaspoon of that in there as well. Yeah, make sure it gets some rise to it, That rise is important. It is everything. Alright, now to sweeten it up, I am going to add about 1 tablespoon of this here powdered swerve, confectioner swerve. It doesn't have to be powdered. It doesn't have to be swerve. You can use monk fruit or whatever you have on hand. But I'm going to use that there for some extra added sweetness in here. And that stuff does a good job to sweeten. So that is what I'm going to be using. Now I'm going to take it back to the mixer. All right. cake batter. It's a little thinner than what I wanted it to be. But we'll see how it does anyway. If we have to, we'll add a little more looping flour. Alright, so now it is time to pour the batter that I just created into each of the Dash Mini griddle makers. And this is going to make our cake layers. And it looks like I have plenty enough batter here to make several different layers. I think I come up with 5 in total off of this mixture. Now, things I didn't measure out was the sour cream. I just put a fair amount in there, and maybe a little too much, but it seems to be working out just fine because I'm getting a little rise, as you can see here on each of the Dash Minis. Alright, that is what we're looking for. So the first 2 layers are done. And we're just going to put them on a plate to cool. I'm going to let them cool completely before I put the icing on them. Alright, so there we go. There's 2. And then we're just going to pour in some more from there and continue the cooking process. Alright. Oh yeah, and I'm here to tell you these things are smelling good. They're smelling very cakey. The way cake is supposed to smell, it is pure heaven right now. So, there you go. There is the second 2, and there's enough left over to do 1 more. So I'm going to make all 5 layers of this because I got an idea of what to do and what to make and what to call this cake. Alright, so there's my second 2 layers. They're up, ready to go, and that's what they look like. That looks good, don't it? The edges look good, look real nice and uniform. I'm real proud of how this turned out. You know, I'll be making more cakes in the future. You know, I like making them. They're fun to do. If you got any kind of basic knowledge of making cakes, you can pretty much create anything. The sky is the limit. So here I am just going to use the rest of my batter here to make the last one, and we'll have 5 layers on the cake. Alright, so there we go. Layer number 5 coming up in just a minute. Alright, so now that my cake layers is cooled down, it is time to put some icing on them. And I couldn't figure out if I wanted to go with chocolate, because it goes good with strawberry, or vanilla. So I figure I'd layer some of each in there. We'll start off with a layer of this here vanilla. Ooh. And I'm just cheating and using the Pillsbury Zero Sugar for my icing right now. I can make icing, but I will save that for the last step because I'm going to make some to go on here. I just want to get the pieces all layered up here. Like so. So there's one. Now we'll do a chocolate layer. Alright, so here we go with our chocolate layer. And it smells chocolatey already. Yeah. Alright, so there we go. And ooh, that's what that looks like. Chocolate and vanilla layers. Alright, so now another vanilla layer, and we'll repeat the process until we're done. Alright, so now I'm going to make me a marshmallow icing to go over the top of this. And let's see, I may add my marshmallows to that to melt in there. I'm going to take the rest of my vanilla icing here, or at least a good portion of it, because I don't have much left, you know. So I gotta use this up before I can buy some more. And I could make my own icing, but you know, I don't have any cream cheese right now, which would be ideal for it, but I do have this here. And I want to make enough to cover my entire 5-layer cake here. I got 2 layers of the white icing and 2 layers of the chocolate. So I just want to make sure we get the right kind of marshmallow icing to go on the top of this thing. Now this is something that my friend Keeping It Real with Big Country and his wife Angie and myself came up with, and I have yet to try it yet. They've tried it a few times. So I'm going to take some more of this here strawberry, mix it in with that icing there with a fork. Alright, so we can get some strawberry flavor into the icing itself. There we go. Just like that. And I'm gonna melt my marshmallow. I'm gonna combine this together to make me a strawberry icing. You know, that may work as a standalone by itself once I get it mixed up, but I'm just creating as I go, folks. This is the mind of me, the way I work. This is the mind of me, the latchkey skills that I had growing up. This is the way I work. Since I already got my marshmallows out, I am gonna mix that and combine it. But look at that, y'all. That would be a good frosting all by itself. If you want to skip the marshmallow step, there you go. Oh my god, y'all. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh yeah. That is it right there. That is it. Let me go melt these marshmallows before I change my mind. So 32 seconds later, I got some marshmallow cream. We're just gonna add that in there like that. Mix that together really good, you know. Incorporate everything, and we're gonna pour it on the top of there. And that marshmallow, once it hardens, is going to make a layer on top. At least I think it will. Ooh. Gotta work with it fast, cause marshmallow, you know, and all that. But oh yeah, there, here we go. It should be good. It should be fine. It's gonna be good, y'all. Okay, here we go. Get it down the sides there. Oh yeah, so I think you get an idea here. I will catch you back on in a second. Alright folks, so that is it. That is my strawberry cake. It's got chocolate, vanilla. I'm just going to cover this, let it sit for a while on the counter, and share this with my wife tonight. But boy, does this thing look and smell good. I will update you later when I finally get some of it. But for now, I'm gonna let it sit and rest and do its thing. Look at that, y'all. 5-layer strawberry, chocolate, vanilla, marshmallow cream cake. And oh my god, that strawberry in that. Oh man, I gotta try the blackberry one next. But this thing is good. Can't try the cake yet, but I can eat the scrapings of this icing, y'all. I never would have thought. I never would have thought that would have mixed together so well. It might not be pretty, but it will be good. What's up, buddy? Alright, so I'm going to put this over the top of it. Oh yeah, fit like a glove. Look at there. It's not touching the cake at all. And I got me a little cake display piece here. Look at that. Look at that. Oh yeah. There we go. Now I'm just going to let this sit here on the counter until we get ready to eat tonight. I'm going to make little waffle pizzas that I've made in the past. That's going to be supper for the night. And this little bad boy here is going to be dessert. Alright, so the big moment is here. Me and my wife just had some pizza. We did order some cauliflower crust pizza from a restaurant instead of me making it tonight, which was a welcome surprise. I didn't have to cook tonight, so we can share this wonderful dessert together. And I'm going to call this Neapolitan cake because it's got strawberry, chocolate, and vanilla in it. That is going to be its name, Neapolitan cake. And I'm giving the first piece to my wife. I'm going to serve it to her on a plate here. And really we could have just cut this thing in half, but we were pretty full from the pizza, so we figured we would just eat a piece of it now and share some for later. And that's what it looks like on the inside, folks. Look at all that chocolate, that vanilla, that strawberry. Look at the cake itself. The cake turned out wonderful with that lupin flour as the batter. Oh my goodness. And just gonna cut myself a slice here, and I will describe to you how this thing tastes in just a second as soon as I get it situated on my plate. And there it is. Look at there, folks. That is amazing. Does that look awesome or what? I'm here to tell you what it really does. 5-layer Neapolitan cake. Completely sugar-free and keto-friendly. There we go. Oh my God. It is so amazing. I hope you try it for yourself. This is so good. Alright, folks. That's all I have for today. Till tomorrow. Y'all have a good one.